Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, meteorologists are saying that 4 tropical storms all raging at the same time is a first. Never seen this before in history. But of course, this is a September to remember. And wow, okay. Meteorologists are calling it a first. Not 1, not 2, but 3 major hurricanes and a 4th storm joining the trio in the swirling. Tropical Depression 14E, now dubbed Kevin, has been upgraded to a tropical storm status, making 4 tropical storms at once. 3 are hurricanes and 1 is a tropical storm. Warm sea surfaces and the temperatures and a moist environment could intensify the storm over the next 24 hours. And the National Hurricane Center reports that thereafter, drier air is forecast to get into this circulation, leading maybe to a weakening. But Kevin is forecast to degenerate to a very remnant low by day 3 and dissipate maybe around day 5. So hopefully it will not do any damage. But who knows? Right now, it's a tropical storm. The storm is expected to track northward over Mexico before turning westward as the cyclone weakens. Now, according to the National Hurricane Center, a tropical depression is a tropical cyclone with a maximum sustained surface and wind speed of at least 62 kilometers an hour. Now, it's the first stage of a tropical classification before development into a storm or a hurricane. Hurricanes, the other 3, were all at Category 4 status simultaneously over the weekend, which is sustained winds of 209 to 253 kilometers an hour. Folks, we're talking about 3 Category 4 hurricanes all at once, according to the National Hurricane Center. So these 4 storms, 3 are hurricanes, 1 a tropical storm, simultaneously all swirling in the ocean at the same time. Got to keep a close eye on all of this. We don't know what's going to happen next, as we are seeing all types of apocalyptic signs in this early month of September. I mean, we've had unscheduled blood moons, wildfires out of control, droughts of biblical proportions, plagues and pestilence and diseases spreading, wars and rumors of wars, economic insecurity in the global markets, the Chinese market, the Asian markets, the European markets, the American market, fluctuating and falling, basically. Not good. We can see all kinds of, 91 earthquakes yesterday in a 24-hour period. And I'm just going to check right now, just because it's I'm an hour before I go live on the air here on Sunday Night Live. And let me just tell you how many earthquakes there's been in the last 24 hours today, starting from 6 o'clock yesterday, 6 p.m. yesterday Eastern to 6 p.m. today. It looks like there's been 58 earthquakes. 58 earthquakes that are at least 2.5 or higher. So 91 earthquakes yesterday, 58 today, on 4 hurricanes, 3 major hurricanes, 1 tropical storm, earthquakes everywhere, shaking and quaking. The devil's back has got to be breaking, as we're truly living in the birthing pains of this end time, the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. Can anybody say second coming? Well, it's in the Bible, and Jesus said, here's the things that'll be going on just before his return. And we're watching, we're witnessing it, and we're experiencing it on a global scale. And speaking of global scale, 10,000 people have received an RFID microchip willingly helping test the system to see if they can make it work. And while that's going on, folks, the new world order is rising. We're in September, and the United Nations is going to meet, of course, in New York City for the 70th General Assembly, where leaders like Vladimir Putin, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani, President Barack Hussein Obama, Pope Francis, and many others will be converging and to establish a new agenda called Agenda 2030, global sustainability. What? Global sustainability, folks. And the Pope calling for an international laws. Some of those leaders calling for a new world order. Some are calling for a one world currency. All of these things are taking place, folks, right before your very eyes. It's right out of the book of Revelation, chapter 13, when it says a beast shall rise with 7 heads and 10 horns. Now we know there was 7 nations. It just came together for this Iranian nuke deal. 6 superpowers like the United States, the British, the French, the Germans, the Chinese, and the Russians all came together with Iran. That's linking socialism, communism, capitalism, Islam, and what else? I mean, so you have, are you serious? This thing is getting intense. We're living in the last days. Don't miss tonight's Sunday Night Live broadcast. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. And even if you're a little bit late, you better hurry because we've got so much to cover. And it's unbelievable, apocalyptic, and definitely prophetic signs taking place in this September to remember. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We are running out of time.